Hello folks and welcome back to Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. As always, of course, I am Falcon, your host. And we're here at Olgierd's location, or the mansion at least that he has taken over, to have the conversation with him and the Master of Mirrors. Uh-oh. They have lit.
Any truth to it?
Guests,
They're starving in melons.
Oh yeah. They have lit the building on fire. Well. Explain how I'm supposed to take something from there. As part of my reward, I'm supposed to be taking something from it. It's a little difficult for me to do that when you burn the place down.
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a theory pox?
Could say so.
Kind of.
Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut
That
your
might be him right
trap.
there.
Let me go!
Is that
Leave me
Olgierd?
be!
No, it's one of
Shut
his troops.
I ate with yous, drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
Why are you gonna kill him?
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
I'd be careful.
Tell you what's gonna happen now. I'll ask again, polite-like, and you'll answer just as politely.
And if I don't,
Then I'll get angry, stop talking, and slaughter you all like swine. So what'll it be? Am I gonna hear why you want to take his head, or not?
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Well, let's talk about this
Wait.
a little bit first.
I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row?
Olgierd really, really wants him dead. He can come over here and kill him.
My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers?
Oh, you could say that.
Or have you not been?
You killed my father!
Oh my.
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him,
You
Alone?
What?
unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself.
No. You realize you have a
Anything else I
sword
might
shoved
do
through
for
your
you?
chest. To say
Take her away.
To say it. Probably do something about that. He's like, please come over here and remove this. Ooh.
Now, where were we?
Geralt's like, I'm not sure what to do about that one.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show. Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You recognize that mark, do you then?
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
I didn't really choose shit. He just kind of chose me.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. And all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Alright. I kinda understand what he's saying, but...
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter O'Dim. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
I haven't completely agreed to this, but I actually really want to know if he knew if the toad was a prince or not. If he knew what the thing was in the first place, and if he knew that it was a prince, secondly. So I'm actually going to ask that question, even though I really would like to say the first one.
That true? You know the toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself.
Why am I not surprised
Did he
about
not
that one?
mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him, then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O'Dim. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
I have
Cool.
expected him to disappear
to?
into like a cloud of
Let's stay.
smoke or something.
My men are preparing to depart.
So what is an immortal dude going to request of me? Like a rather private spat. I really wouldn't like to get involved.
This thing between you and Master Mirror, your quarrel. Really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying.
Oh, good.
But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
So you actually don't intend for me to complete your tasks, whatever they happen to be. So how did you turn him into a toad?
What he said about the prince. That true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Aetheri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
So what are your requests?
Guess I gotta poke the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then we shall speak of the third.
Any interesting hints?
Any hints? Where I should go, how I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
He's no intention of me doing them in the first place, so...
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Nice of you to wait.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help.
Oh, good.
And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first 2 tasks.
So, what about the brother?
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Evering blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family.
Probably.
The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Shawnee have to do with anything? Alright, how am I supposed to bring him a house?
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Alright.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you.
Did he just vanish
luck,
into thin
Geralt.
air? He's talking to me out of thin air, too. Right. So, the question. I happen to be capable, or I'm supposed to be able to take anything from the house that I want. So, curiosity. Nope, can't get nothing out of the house. Never mind the fact I'm also on fire, but even without that, I can't get anything out of the house because you can't go anywhere once you're inside the door. Okay, so... The real problem here that I find is the whole you may need a lot of money type of thing. I don't have a lot of money, particularly now, but even just in general. Well, I mean, I had shit tons of money before, but before we did our whole little operation with the Rune Crafter dude, had far more money than I could probably ever need for anything. But now our resources are a good deal more limited. So I may have some difficulty figuring out. Let's go see what this is real quick. Why? Because we're close to it and I want to know. Also, we might get something that we can sell. And or just in general make money out of. Oh, more of them spider things. I don't think you guys saw the spiders when I fought them last time. I'm pretty sure I did that off camera, but there was a... What am I looking for? Oh, insect oil. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, friends. Now I don't want any of you. Come back here, you bastard. Ah, you suck. Fine. Ah, you douche. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Really bad. Really bad. Okay. I hit you. I know I hit you. Oh, you're so dead. So dead. Right. You little bastards. Don't particularly want to mess with the big one, but the little fucks. Really. I don't know.
Damn it.
Alright, go ahead and hit me with something so I can absorb some health. Ah, failed. Wow, suck. Fine. No. Bad. Ooh. Really bad. Not get hit by a stupid web. Dodge through some trees. Let's get back away from him for a moment. I am regenerating health. It is a very slow process. I also have a hell of a lot of health. I have a lot more health than I used to, so... The last few times that I, before we would use the health regen from the one trait that we have, we didn't have anywhere near the kind of health that I have these days, so it was less of a deal then, but you guys are really skilled bastards, aren't you? Oh, I see the other one behind me. Oh, the big one. Oh, the big one. I want little to do with the big one. No. I want nothing to do with the big bastard. The little dudes, I ain't too worried about them, but... Oh, shit. Get free! Escape! Oh, big one! Okay, time to leave. Alright, I give up. I give up. You have convinced me to turn aside from this idea, spiders. Because you're too shifty and annoying for me to deal with right now. I will come back another time and attempt to deal with you off camera, but for now, you're too annoying to try and fight on camera. It was a little more difficult to fight him when I fought him. As I was telling you, I fought them before. Obviously not those particular spiders, but I fought spiders in general before. They were in the cave over here, guarding the hidden treasure that's right there. And obviously I was inside a cave, so they had less area that they could run to. Which made things considerably easier. Alright, well, let's go talk to Shani first. And we will see if she can help us with this particular part of the quest, and then after that we will proceed to the other one. And see what we see at that point. Now I wonder, had we come here previous to the expansion being released, would this have been a thing? Like, would the place have even been here at all, first and foremost? And if it was, would she have been in here? Would there have been anybody in here? Couple sick people. Looks like she's talking to somebody. Wherever she is. If she's down below or above. Hey, doesn't really seem to be a whole lot of nothing down there, so I'm gonna guess she's up above. Which makes more sense, really, but I was curious, nevertheless.
I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Well, good.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The army's not got any medal like that.
You're an idiot.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We'll deal with that another time. But
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right. I'll get to work on the antidote. Shouldn't take long.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a scholar at all.
what do scholars look like then?
Interesting. Curious to know. What do scholars look like to your mind?
Well, all that reading's hard on the eyes, right? So they wear spectacles.
That's not an entirely bad
Thick
idea,
ones,
but
propped on wrinkled noses, and their clothing frumpy at best.
Who've they got to dress up for? The books?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no medic ever overhears you.
Huh? Why's that?
Because when you get cut in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, witch, you. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Isn't that right? Admit it. You fancy it too, eh?
not really your business, but she is a beautiful woman.
It'd take a blind man to shrug and turn away.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got especially sharp senses.
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's glorious name.
Folks, note the graphics glitch that was up to the right above her
Serving the
head.
Redanian cause now?
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwenis, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Fair enough. Yeah, where have you been the last couple of years?
Aside from the incident in the sewers, we last saw each other. Must have been in Vizima.
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
Feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt, proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
Yeah, classic Radovid.
Can't complain, really. I've lived at home since the fighting subsided, resumed my practice, and simply treat the ill. Though I must always be ready, for at any time the Redanians might knock with some painfully urgent assignment.
At least they, for the most part, let you do your own thing.
Shani, I need your help this time.
I'd guessed this wasn't a social call. All right. Tell me what you need. Is it at all related to that mark on your face?
It is, actually.
And you must tell me what happened in the sewers.
Kill the prince, taken prisoner.
Where do I start? All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad, and this toad was actually a prince, an Ophiri one at that.
And I'm a Kaviri Duchess.
It's the truth, uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage showed up, captured me. Man named Gontaro Dim freed me.
Who's this?
Yeah, I have no damn idea.
Frankly, I don't really know. He helped me out of a bind. Now he expects me to fulfill some nobleman's wishes in return. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then show him the time of his life.
Amuse a ghost? How do you intend to do that?
Not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his grave and summon him first, then we'll see.
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinarily risky and involves higher magic.
Odim told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy involved. Gave me this concoction that summons ghosts. I'll need a censer too.
Well, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy. I can fetch it for you.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. But I still don't like this.
Yeah, well, neither do I.
Neither do I, but I don't really have any options. Gotta summon that ghost.
I understand. Whose ghost is it?
Olgierd von Everek's brother.
Von Everek? In my third year at Oxenfurt, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or Famous Redanian Dynasties. I chose the latter. Here it is. Von Igrid, Von Estiken, Von Everek. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir.
Correct?
He lies in the family crypt near their manor.
Okay, what is
Thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'm off.
The crypt's described as quite a work of art. I'd love to see it. Why don't I bring the censer? We can meet at the entrance.
What, I don't get a say in that? Alright. I mean, I would say yes, but sure. Looking to see if there's anything that I see that screams thing of interest. Doesn't really look like it, though. On the other hand, wedding invitation. Ooh, that... This particular quest here is actually the only one that I know anything about. In like the grand scheme of the game or whatever. So that wedding invitation is actually... I know that that wedding invitation is actually useful to us. At least indirectly. It may not be directly useful, but... For a broad general matter, it might be useful. The only reason I'm collecting any of this stuff is because we are critically low on food. Because I burned through all of it like crazy in recent episodes. Trying to keep myself alive fighting some very nasty beasties. Who's this? Clearly not description. No. None of that. None of that. Alright, so what's this wedding invitation? Could really be a quest item, but... First name is Shani. Because we don't know her last name, so they deliberately botch it so we don't know what her last name is. And again, same thing. Along with an escort of her choosing. Hint, hint. Alright, so where is this crypt at? Why am I not at all surprised to discover that's up there? Okay, let's also check real quick and see about, while we're here, let's go...
Leave me be. Your breath. Oh, the stench of rotted teeth and vodka.
Go explore the very beginning of this part of the quest, anyway. And we'll see. We will see what we end up with from there.
Private Kleiner, I remind...
This the Brasodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you? Fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Why are Redanian soldiers guarding an auction house?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi
Why?
fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high-ranking sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Sure. So I need to talk to the owners.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
I'm sure we can figure something
Gonna
out.
let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76CWX, also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Oh, thank you, Vivaldi.
But my orders...
Fuck your
Are
orders.
Consequential.
Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now,
stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Like that.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sort it. Now march. Round you go. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, some people. Give them a little bit of authority and they let it very much take it to their head. Oh, I can't take my swords. I'm highly disappointed.
Appreciate the help.
'Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same.
Uh,
Ah, folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Stairs, you say? Weren't they used to be in Novigrad?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
There was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Holy crap.
Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye, and I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Oh. So what's up for bid?
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Neuve and Longendijk.
Well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
So yeah, anything that he buys like that is going to maintain its value. In fact, it's probably going to get more expensive fairly quickly, especially if he locks it in a vault somewhere and people forget about it for a while. So, yeah.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, Melitele keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz incense.
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
Giant's what?
Trimmed with amethyst beads.
Oh, it's a skull. Okay.
Have a starting
From the
price of
collection of the mage Aramis.
Did we encounter Aramis?
Just again.
Beautiful. The first blow would shatter them.
Probably.
This one probably also belonged to Sorceress. Fetish, maybe? Codex Redaniensis. Sole surviving copy.
That is a reference to if you romance Yennefer, she has a stuffed unicorn that they engage in
Zeracanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know. Goblet of fire. Wonder what it is.
Goblet of fire. Oh, a straight up reference to Harry Potter.
Geralt,
That's what it
you
is.
thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaviri Marks?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no sense.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates.
I'd rather you didn't.
Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent.
Gwent, you say?
There's Yaramir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
I'm going right for the dude who plays Gwent so we can try and challenge him to a game.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce yous. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
That's a negative, actually. I don't play Nilfgaard because I don't have the cards that I want for Nilfgaard. Not quite all of them, anyway. At least I don't seem to, so... For the
Not
Northern
a bad
Realms.
deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
You ought to know, Hilbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Only if you get if I get a card out of it. And if I do, oh, I will actually take some money out of it too, because we are critically low on money right now.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might I have a wee word?
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%. I find it's fair sorts, you can.
You would be.
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Oh, I suppose.
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for 15?
Don't push it,
Hells
Vimy.
no. Remarkably lucky that I give
All
you
right.
anything.
Game on.
But you did help us out. You introduced us to him, which is less important, but you got us into the place in the first place, which is important. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and play this because I haven't done one of these on camera in a hell of a long time. In fact, I really haven't done one of these in a hell of a long time to begin with. And then we're gonna go ahead and end this episode because... no guard. Nope. Fuck. That's alright. I have some acceptable cards. I have a couple of these, and I wanted to see what this is. Or unit battlefield restore. Oh. Interesting. So, resurrect things, you can't pick what it gives you. It's good and bad. Could be useful, but it could also be really bad for us. Just kind of depends on how it goes. For everything that we've got, I think I want to play that because I don't want... I want to hold on to my siege stuff for later. Ooh, there's a Gaunter card? Ooh! Wait. Uh-huh. Interesting. I don't have that card. I have a couple of these, but I don't have that one. I didn't actually place that, but that was who that was. I didn't put two and two together before. I mostly just didn't remember, really, but even if I had, I just straight up didn't remember it. You seriously have no fucking spy cards? Where's all your spy cards? Right. Hey you, douchebag, play some spy cards so I can steal them from you. Or you can just keep playing all your cards. I'm mostly okay with that. But shit. Alright. Don't want to play that, but who would play the one that I can't do anything with? Fuck. don't want to play that. I don't know what to do here. I know they have a number of 10 level cards. I really don't want to play. I want to wait for him to play more of them. Alright. I hate to do that, but I wanted to rely on these for a later time, but unfortunately, can't. Right now, he's actually kind of got me because he has more cards than I do. Shit. Really shouldn't have played those. Alright. I'll do that. Hopefully he'll play one more card. Ah! Thank you for finally playing something I can use. Play another one. They won't really help me that much, but damn it, now I wish I hadn't played that, but unfortunately there's not much I can do about it at this point. Give me another. Of course you did. That actually might have been a poor decision on your part to pass there, though. Because now play that and win this round. Which I couldn't have done a second ago if he hadn't done that. I actually dislike that I have so many siege cards right now because that actually puts me at a little bit of a disadvantage. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play this. We're going to hope that it rolls me. I'm surprised it's even letting me pick anything here. I'm going to hope that it actually gives me this. I don't think it's going to, but really. I don't understand what this does then. Or unit to the battlefield, restore a randomly chosen unit. I don't understand what that does then. Because by my understanding of what that card did, I don't understand what the card does then. I'm a little confused. Alright, we'll do that. Need him to play out all of his cards. That's fine. See, I'm wondering if I should burn Sigismund down here. Or if I should try to hold on to it for taking out something more valuable. Alright, let's play this. He's still fairly forced. Shit, he did have another one. Crap, I should have burned it. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Alright, do that. That puts me well in the lead. It'll force him to play out a number of things. It doesn't do much for you. I don't know why you bothered. He's trying to force me to, He's trying to force me to... Alright, let's do that. Don't want to give him this, really, but he's not going to have a whole lot of choice. Let's go ahead and pass. Yeah, I don't have anything to pick up the other spy card, even if he does play it. It actually helps me, not him. And he doesn't have crap in the way of cards, so... Unless he pulls some really heavy firepower here, he's gonna lose anyway. Oh, well, he just did, so... He only has one card left, so he can't really do a whole hell of a lot right now. And you're boned, so I win. I don't even have to play anything else, I just won with that, but... I'm gonna play out some more stuff just because... No. Play that. Play some more cards. Then we're gonna play that, because that'll blow you up. And then to add insult to injury, we'll play that, and we'll pass, because we don't need to do anything else. We don't want to play that, because that would be bad.
Unbelievable,
Yes,
I
and
don't
he gave
buy
me the
it.
Gonto card.
You cheated,
Right.
you must have. Something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
Yeah, that would go badly for you.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinchfist.
Oh, interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I believe I'll bid on that Gorbet landscape.
Okay, so...
Ever true, but it's got a
At
lovely...
least for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We will continue this next time. So thanks for watching, folks. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.